Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. We've got this battle is on the Tundra map, and we've got the 808 from VidiClan and the Object 907. As you know, he's a very good player, so we'll see how he plays this tank. And if you haven't seen the 907, it's the Tier 10 Soviet medium tank that is a reward tank for Clan Wars campaigns. It's got a nice skin on it here, which, you can get through the Clan Wars campaigns, depending on how you perform, of course. Okay, so it's just bounced a incoming round from Leopard 1 and puts a quick snapshot into the AMX light tank there. And now he's found a couple of tanks in front of him, TVP and a 262A. Now he's firing standard rounds at the moment. Let's have a quick look at the gun while he's demolishing this 262A. So I'm not sure if we've seen a 907 video yet. So 1500 per second shot velocity for the standard rounds, APCR, and 264mm pen with 320 average damage. Now he gets rid of the 262A, gets a nice little fire at the end. And just looking for some extra targets, partly to see if he can get some damage, but also to see if it's safe to cross here. So he does make a crossing, the TVP's pulled back, he gets a nice shot into it. Bounces one round, takes damage from the second round, and just gets the third round into his tracks. So it's sort of one of the capabilities of the 907 compared to the Object 140. The Space Armor is a little bit different layout, so players don't necessarily know exactly where the weak spots are because you don't see them that often in the game unless you're playing Clan Wars. So even though it's got similar armor and less gun depression than the 140, it's actually used more frequently than the 140 in Clan Wars because of its abilities to soak up damage, or potential damage I should say. So it's just sitting here basically sheltering, but also just checking out third-party view. It doesn't want to be spotted by that EBR 105. You can see it's keeping him lit. The EBR's in his proximity circle, and he's just really trying to see if anyone can do damage to him. And now he's moving out of the circle. Not quite yet. I think he's still lit by that EBR. Sort of part of the intention of the EBR, of course, is to try and keep the tank on the hill. And there you go. He's been tagged by the Conqueror GC. So just needs to be careful on the EBR's moved, which is good. And he's pulling back here to stay unlit, but now he's found a UDES. See if he can put some damage into the UDES. Does a quick snap there. That one didn't look like it went through. He's just trying to keep him in his vision. You can see the DPM on this tank is pretty good, with a good crew, and all the bonuses you can get this over 3300 DPM. So about just under 5 seconds reload. Tier 10 is pretty awesome, and obviously plays that well in Clan Wars, particularly when you get a pack of medium tanks. So he's just really putting round after round into this UDES. One just bounced, wasn't just carefully aimed I don't think, but certainly 808 is really good at snapshotting. He's just got excellent reactions. And he's taken up to nearly 4,000 damage here, and he's getting some assisted damage now from spotting. So he's just working this spot here. He knows the Conch GC is basically in the corner. You can just see the red mark on the minimap at A0. That's where the Conch GC is. And in this location he's protected from that SPG, even though we know that Conch GC's got a very high arc, it just can't quite get into that spot. Now they can hear a run coming in fact that went into the E4 that's joined him on top of the hill. Now his team is basically in charge here. They've got a 4K hit point advantage, although they're only one tank up. And 808's just waiting for more targets to come up here, so the TVP's tried to make an entrance again, and he would have killed him apart from the fact that the E4 was waiting and basically took the TVP out. So we'll see if we can get rid of the UDES. He's doing his best to try and assist there. he's just knowing now that he's basically free to come up and move around here without getting spotted. He's just looking for alternatives. He's found the EBR 105 down there, puts one nice shot into him. Probably the next shot will be a kill if he can make connection. And EBR's just playing now behind a rock. And he takes a hit from the leopard one. So gets him down to 750 there. He gets a kill shot on the EBR. And you see, using standard rounds here, it's really important playing this tank against EBRs is to use your APCR because of the shell velocity and the fact that it won't explode on the wheels. Basically, it'll penetrate as much as it can. Now he's found that Udes has moved past, puts a shot in just as the Udes turns and just tracks him. Doesn't do any damage, but now he's got him side on pretty much. Puts in another tracking shot and gets the tracking damage assist from the Audi killing him. So now he's asking the E4 to back him up, and he's going to make a push in here on that corner. He knows the Gorilla 15 is there. And he should have been spotted there, but didn't appear to have been. There's also the Conch GC in the corner. And he'll see if he can deal with this Gorilla. And there he is. Just in case he's spotted now, but Daki's found the Artie, and yep, be pleasant to get rid of the Artie first. Gets that kill, that's his third kill, and now he's got this Gorilla 15 here. Leopard 1 was making his way back towards this thing, so if you can whittle the Gorilla 15 down before the Leopard gets here, that will help him. And he's just looking for an angle where you can just see the edge of the Gorilla 15's shield. This is always a weak spot here, can't get his gun directly on target without showing its shield, and that is a way to do damage to it. So he's just lining him up, gets another shot in, and here comes the the Leopard, I should say, and he bounces that round in and gets a nice tag on the Leopard as he goes past. And is he going to get a kill on the Gorilla? No, he doesn't. That E4 takes him out. But now he's got the Leopard here in the corner. Leopard can't go anywhere else. Trading some damage here. Doesn't really want to take another round from the Leopard, but he's getting his shots in. And the Leopard's just hitting his tracks. Again, using the strengths of the 907 there and keeping it angled. And teamwork with E4 basically helped deal with the Leopard. There's only two tanks left in the game now. There's E3 and an E100, and E3 is lit. And he's got access to him. He can go for his right front plate. Yes, gets that in. And one more shot will do it if he can aim it in, which he does, and it gets the kill. So that's the heat round going there, and that is the game. 8k of damage. Let's go and look at the detailed results there. What a great game. So another great game there from the 808. They gave him the Ace Tanker Master badge and high caliber award for the most damage. Given it was a medium tank, that's a pretty good result there. And he also got the steel wall for blocking more than 1,000 hit points damage. Again, pretty rare for a medium tank, but again, it shows you the strengths of the 907 and why it's one of the most sought after tanks as a Clan War reward tank after the Chieftain. How did he go with the team? So make sure we got the top. Yep, so 1573 base experience in tier 10. That is an excellent result there. That's due to the damage he caused, 8194 of direct damage and the 4 kills. Other good players there, the CS63, we didn't really see him playing on the other side of the map, but he got 3k of damage, and Super Conqueror again would have played on the other side of the map and got over 2k of damage. So good support there from the rest of the team, but pretty much dominated by 808. The support he got from the 104 helped, although the 104 really didn't get a lot of damage out of it, but got some decent experience. The Leopard he played against at the end and really did the best out of all of those, although the E3 that he killed at the end got the most damage at 4.7, but yeah, didn't get close to 808's target there. So how did he deal with directly? 33 shots fired. That's just an amazing total, but again, helped by the fact that the gun can fire once every 5 seconds. 29 of those shots hit, I should say, and 25 of those shots penetrated. He blocked 2980, which is a bit more than the hit points of his tank. And he got some assisted damage of 1.9, so let's have a look at that. A total of 10k of combined damage, really. It's a great result there. And what did it cost him? Well, again, this is a reward tank, not a premium tank. So his income there came from the damage he dealt, the repair cost, the ammunition cost, and the consumables all came out and left him with a minor loss of 11k. So I think he would be more than happy with that result there. Anyway, another great game from the 808. I think this is the 14th of his battles that I've featured on this channel. So certainly if you like that, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing, and we'll definitely have more good content up through the week. So thanks for watching.